everyone, this is Chris. Thank you for joining me. In today's video, we're going to be making a Halloween card, and it's going to be very simple. You can use many things if you don't have the exact same items that I'm going to use. So let me show you from a little closer. You've got little cats, you've got a bat, two bats, and also a little pumpkin hanging on. And I've also used a little bit of glitter. I'm not sure the camera is going to be able to pick up on the glitter. It's not easy. But if I show you it this way, you'll see that the moon is covered by glitter, and I really like that. So what you will need for this is paper. You will need a cardstock, black cardstock for the base, white for the layering card, and of course, if you have dies, you can use stamps if you don't have dies of little cats, bats, pumpkins, whatever you have. It can be a ghost being somewhere. I'm going to use also a little bit of paint. I'm going to show you this one that I have just made, a little different. And yes, a little bit of paint, white paint that you will dilute a little bit in water to make it more liquidy. So you're going to have some stars in the background, which I like. A paintbrush, inks. I'm going to use Distress inks. I'm going to use only 3 colors. And I'm going to use liquid glue and a glue stick. No hot glue for today. And that's it. So, oh yeah, and liquid glue, and I'm going to use also this, but I'll talk about this a little later. So let's get started. First, what I'm going to use, and I'm going to use this in this tool. I don't really know how you call it, but if you don't have this, you can, it's a distress tool, I guess, but you can use scissors also. So I'm going to take some scissors. And yeah, I need to show you this a little bit more. Can you see the edges? How they look a little, you know, the card seems that it's really old. It's been weathered. Can you see this? Let me show you a little bit more. Okay, so that's what I have done. I think it gives a bit more interest to the card, and it gives also a little bit of dimension. So it's exactly the same. If you don't go and buy this specifically, because you're not going to use it, I don't guess, that often. But you could do the same thing using scissors, doing it that way. It's going to do the exact same word. I thought it was going to be a little different, but honestly, I have it. I'm going to use it, but no need to have this specific tool. And I'm going to take a little bit of this paper off. And I'm not going to try to be even. I'm really going to try to make something that is not going to look the same everywhere. Okay, hold on. I can see that I didn't cut my paper very well or fold it very well. So I'm going to trim it just with my scissors like this. Yeah, so it's even now. Much better. So I'm going to do this on the 3 sides of my card, not on this one where their fold is, of course. And there's some places when I'm gonna spend more time on, so it's not gonna be perfect. You know what I mean? There's places where it's gonna be more weathered than others. And it's important to use heavy cardstock for this, because otherwise if you use flimsy paper, you might tear it apart. It's not gonna work as well. And I'm doing both layers of my cards at the same time. You can turn it around because the other side is not going to be as nice. And I want to look nice both ways. I'll do that probably later, a little bit off camera. That's my open side, so that's good. And they're all of them are the same. I didn't see any difference from going one to another. I think it's just when the blade is old and doesn't cut that well, you just change it. And I'm actually not going up and down. I'm going only down. All right, I'm going to call it good for now. So I'm going to take this away. Can't repurpose that. So we're going to leave this aside for a second, and now we're going to use our main card, okay? And we're going to start putting our ink. But before, what I have done is that I've cut a circle. That's going to be my moon. And I have already put a little bit of double-sided tape here, but I'm going to put a little bit more because I can feel that it's not, is it sticky enough? Yeah, it's sticky enough. Just need to put it right in place. If it's too sticky, be careful when you take it away to not rip your paper apart. I did that on the first one, but I put the cat. Actually, I ripped the paper just there, but I hid it behind the cat, so you can't see it. Alrighty. Now I am going to use, probably going to put it a little lower so I can have more purple color. And the purple is going to be there. Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to start with the pink. Let me put all these babies aside. And I'm going to use a makeup sponge. I like using makeup sponge because that's the way I work the best. And like always, I'm going to start from the outside, bringing my color back in. You could use orange if you wanted to, because orange is the other color for Halloween. This is going to be very, very simple. I'm going to try and do something a little different that I've done on the others, and maybe not go all the way up completely to the moon. Have a little, not really a border, but some light, rays of light coming in. So I'm going to use, if you want to know the color, it's Worn Lipstick. Again, if you want to use any other color, I should have put something. I'm going to change this because I'm bringing back a little bit of this black. Yeah, that's going to be much better. And if you like my pumpkin ring, I'll show you this in the next tutorial, how to make some pumpkin jewelries. Earrings as well. I want some bright color underneath, and leave a little bit of white. Just a little bit, not too much. Okay, now I'm going to change color and sponge, and I'm going to use purple. I know it's going to look blue, but it's purple. It's Dusty Concord. Use any color again. Do the same thing, bring all that color in. I love sponging. This is so relaxing. I'm going to blend a little bit into that pink. Yeah, something like this, okay? Not completely round. And I decided to do this on the second card I made. And now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep this, and I'm going to continue with my third color, which is black. It's going to be Black Soot, also from Distress Inks. And I'm going to put a little bit of black just on the edges there, so it makes like your intention is closer to the center. I think it gives more interest. And it's all about laying colors all the time, you know. I haven't done any inking for a while and I missed it. So I'm doing this on the purple, but I'm going to do this the same on the pink. Bring a little bit in. I'm going to use now my white paint, so I have put a little bit of white paint with some water to make it a bit more liquidy. I'm going to take my brush and dry it out. I'm going to take a little bit of paint. I don't want to really charge my paintbrush. I don't want to put too much. I don't want to have big blobs on my paper. And I'm going to use another paintbrush, and I'm just going to flick that on top. And you can put as much or as little as you wish. I think that's good. One more. Yep. Okay. Put it back into the water, otherwise it's going to dry on me. And now I can take that piece away. That's good. I'm going to use my magic eraser, the one that takes away. I love this thing. I had this for about, I don't know, 15 years, and it's still good. And I use it a lot. It's to take away, for those of you who don't know, it's to take away all the double-sided adhesive very, very well. And when it gets a bit too dirty, you can just take it apart like this, and you can use it over and over again. I think it's going to last all my life. And now what I'm going to do, I think it's better to do it this way. I'm going to use a little bit of glue there, and I'm going to use glitter. This glitter is holographic glitter, and I'm going to sprinkle it on top. So, oh yeah, I wanted to talk about this. And if I can, I'll show you later. Right now, I still have too much room in my, too much light in my room. But this is Mod Podge, but it's a glow-in-the-dark Mod Podge. So in the beginning, I just wanted to use that without the glitter, but I wasn't sure it was going to look nice, and I decided then to put the glitter on top. It might still go and show through. So if it does, I'll take a picture of it, and I'll add this to the video to show you what it looks like when it's dark. And again, for the glow, it's phosphorescent. That means it reacts to light. So before seeing it really well glow in the dark, you should take your card to a light source, a light bulb, put it there for, you know, a few seconds, maybe 20, 30 seconds, and that's when it's going to be very glowy, and then it's going to fade out a little bit throughout time. So I'm going to use this. It's really simple. And because it's a glue with just something inside that make it glows, I'm going to be able to sprinkle on my glitter without any issues. And I'm being quite generous because I think it works better if you put more. Maybe put 2 or 3 coats. I think it'll glow better because the paper is going to absorb a lot of it. There you go. Again, put it in water immediately. There you go. I'm going to take my piece of paper because I don't want to lose and waste my glitter, and I'm going to sprinkle it on top. To have a nice coverage. And it's the time of the year that you start using glitter. I know that I like glitter. I like to use glitter all the time, but not on my cards, not every time. I'll take all the excess away around there if I need to later. I'm going to put this away, and I'll put it back into my container later. And now we're going to start using, so I've cut out some pieces here with my dies. If you have a tree, I don't have a tree that hasn't got any leaves on, so I've just used these dies, these flourishing dies that you're supposed to put leaves on. They come in a variety of different, I'm going to do it that way. Yeah, so there's a part where I'm going to use a glue stick, and another part when I'm going to use liquid glue, just because I have found out that it's, and I'm going to take the other paper that I had underneath, because of the glitter, your glue stick is not going to glue there very well. And the issue that I have with the liquid glue, and I'm going to use any brand, whatever, is that if you just move a little bit, you're going to see the glue and it's going to be shiny. So that's why I'm mixing both. So which side is, let's see, yeah, that side is the nicest. I'm going to do it that way. Especially on something dark, you can see it much more. All right. And just on that piece here, I'm going to use a little bit of liquid glue because otherwise it may not stick very well onto the glitter. There. Let me bring bring that back. And I'm going to put it this way. In case I decide I want to put another cat here, I need some kind of straight branch. And this one is going to go there. Okay. That's good. I'm going to trim that piece that is sticking out. Good. Alrighty. I'm going to continue putting my other tree or branches that are going to suggest that it's a tree. So what about that one here? That piece is supposed to go inside. Yeah, I like it. So it's a little higher. As you can see, it comes a little over my moon, which I like. So this time I think I'm just going to use the liquid glue because there's going to be a big part of it. And I will try not to move too much. I'm not putting really glue everywhere, just little spots here and there. If you have a sticker maker, you can use that as well. And if all the branches are not sticking flat and there's, you know, a little bit raised, I don't mind. It gives even more dimension to it. Alrighty, I'm going to put it. I think I'm going to put it there. Yeah. And I'm overlapping them, I don't mind. Come on, you. Okay, that's good. And now I think I need to add my little cat, but there's not enough space for him to sit on. I think I'm going to use that one. I could put it there. It makes no sense. I need a little branch here. So yeah, I'm going to trim that part off. You can arrange things as you wish. That's going to be nice. I like it. So a little bit of that glue. So my cat is going to have some space to sit on. Again, I'm going to trim that part off. Good. Okay, so now I want to put that kitty on. This one or this one? No, that one is going to be nicer. It's got a little stain, so I'd rather use, yeah, I'm going to use this one. And make it sit just right there. That's nice. It's a little different than the one I did before. I went more into the moon, but it's still really nice. I'm going to use my bats. I have a big bat that I'm going to use also. I might put it there this time. What do you think? Yeah, I think it's not bad. And I'm not going to put glue everywhere. I'm going to fold it a little bit. So it's going to have more dimension. I'm just going to put glue here in the center. Yeah, see that? That dimension? That's nice. And I'm going to put a smaller one. I normally have a tinier one that I might put here in the background there. It's because it's smaller, it's going to look further away. And I'm going to do the same thing, fold it. And there you go. Right. That's good. And I still want to put maybe a little pumpkin. I don't want to overdo it, but I want to put a pumpkin. It's Halloween and I want to put a pumpkin. So I might put that one here on the bottom or maybe there. Yeah, there is going to be better. Here. Got it. A little bit of glue. Look at my fingers. Well, icky. But you know what? That's crafting and I don't mind. Can't see both eyes now. Push it. Yeah, perfect. I like it. I like it. And I think I'm going to call it good. I don't want to overdo it. It's not easy sometimes to know when to stop. But I think I'm going to call it good. Now I'm going to take my card base again and I'm just going to stick it on. So because now it's not completely dry here, I can't just turn it over and put double-sided tape. So I'm going to directly put double-sided tape here. Try to eyeball where it's supposed to be. There you go. That's the right side up. And good. I like it this way. And my card is done. So the fact that you put a little bit of black here around, it seems like it's part of the card. They're not just sitting on it and layering on it. I really love it. It was so simple to do. You could add maybe another little branch. Don't you think that there's something missing there? Could I add something a little bit more? Like there's a gap here. What do you think? Yeah. That's just the little thing for me that is missing. I need to, that there's a hole, a gap. Oh no. That's when I don't like to use that glue, when I'm doing something perfect. I try to be perfect. I'm going to try to use this very quickly and take it off. Yeah, I think it's going to be good. Yeah. Or I can put a little bit of paint. No, it's going to be fine. You won't see it, right? You're not going to concentrate on that. So there you go. For me, it's nice. It's enough. It's Halloween. It's not too spooky. I didn't want to be too spooky. And it's just perfect with these edges done. So please, if you like this video, give me some thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and of course hit the bell button to get the notifications. And please share on social medias and leave me some comments. Thank you so much. Take care and happy Halloween. Bye-bye.